Hi Scorpio, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to give you your weekly messages today for next week from the 12th of Feb to the 18th of Feb. I've already pulled the oracle cards, so I'm going to get straight into it. We are doing things a bit differently this week. I'm going to do a 9-card tarot spread instead, but I'll explain that later. So with your oracle cards, you got message in a bottle. And basically this means that either there's an actual literal message coming in, it could be a message like a text message, it could be something on social media, it could be an email, it could even be a letter in the post, or it could be something that someone speaks to you or phones you or whatever. There's some message that is coming into you that is something that's actually going to be really good. It's going to be a good message. So that's great to start off your reading. It does also sometimes talk about that Spirit is trying to get your attention, to send you a message, to kind of show you that you're on the right track if you go that way. So listen out or be very vigilant right now to kind of see what are the messages around you. You could, if you're listening, you could get the answer to a query that you might have. Then we have full moon in Taurus, and it says your dreams need a practical plan. And this card talks about how you could be very good at manifesting, right? Or you could not be, but manifestation is obviously needed to be able to get to what you want. So you can't get to what you want by not knowing what you want and like asking for that, you know, from the universe. So you need to manifest, but it is also saying that you can't just manifest. Manifestation is not enough. You do also need to take actions towards that goal. So make a plan. What is your goal? Make a plan towards it and take baby steps in that direction. It doesn't have to be enormous change. Just take the steps in that direction for the goal that you're wanting to achieve. And then we have Dog Spirit, which says, be loyal to what you love. And the Dog Spirit is basically just saying a whole lot of that if you are, basically your goals, your commitment, sorry, your goals, your values, your whatever your thoughts, your job, everything can all change. But you need to stay committed to the people around you that you love, to yourself, because you need to love yourself. And just to love in general. And if you're in that space of being very loving to everyone and receiving love back, then you will attract in what the goals are that you want, or this message. So it shows me that your energy is the 6 of Swords this week. So last week, if I recall, it was the Tower and it was absolute chaos. So I hope you survived, or you're surviving right now. But next week, the 6 of Swords talks about going from stormy weather to calmer waters. So you're going to be in a way more peaceful place. You're going to be getting out of the rough seas, and you're going to be in a calm, peaceful state. Sorry about that, Scorpio. Just had a bit of a coughing attack. Okay, so this is where things get different. So what does Scorpio need to know? So we have the King of Cups opening the reading, the 2 of Cups in the current. I'm going to have to overlap here, so hope you don't have OCD. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the Temperance, the 9 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So we are going to go through the bottom of the deck first. The bottom of the deck are things that either you don't see coming or that they're happening in the shadows at the moment. So there's some sort of decision that needs to be made, but you are steady where you are, and you're kind of looking out into the future to see what is your next step, what's your next goal, what do you need to do next. It could also be a card of travel as well. You might be planning a trip or a holiday, but whatever is coming in, it's going to be full of love. It could be a renewed love of a renewed beginning, or anything with kindness and that type of thing. And with the King of Pentacles here as well, this is going to be a time of stability. It's going to be a time of having abundance. It is also going to be a time where, you know, you're enjoying the time that has like your hard work is paid off, or someone is coming into your life who's going to give you this stability or financial reward in some way, or to look after you basically. How was that? That was like that. So right in the middle of your reading, you have the Eight of Cups. So this tells me that the biggest thing that you're focused on next week is walking away from something. You're leaving something behind because it's no longer serving you, and you feel like there could be something that's missing. So you're going off to find on a better path, to find some sort of happiness, find the joy that you've been looking for, find whatever it is that is missing. So that's the energy that you're in for next week. How did we get here? So previously, it could be that you were being very emotionally mature. You were thinking with your heart and being very kind of like deciding, like you see how he's meditating. So he's meditating on what is it that I want? What is going to fulfill me? What's going to make me happy? So that is how you got there. We do also have the Five of Swords. So you could have also got there in a way that you feel like you got to a point of that there might have been mental angst, or there was some sort of anger or conflict, or winning for the sake of winning, and you were like, okay, enough's enough. I need to go and find exactly what I want, because this is just causing me so much mental strain basically. We also have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is talking about wish fulfillment, about dreams coming true, and about what it is that your heart actually wants. So you are deciding to walk away from this because you do want to bring in this happiness, whatever it is that you're wishing for. You're wanting to take steps to and walk towards that, even if it's just one step at a time. And then I think that was very similar to the your plan needs your something needs a practical plan underneath there. So, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles basically is showing me that where you're going is a place where you're going to be looking after yourself. You're going to be so full of love and stability, and you're going to be filling up your cup basically. And I know this is not the Queen of Cups, but you're going to be filling up your cup and nurturing yourself. And also you're going to be full within yourself that you're going to be able to support and nurture other people too. You're just going to be in a place of receiving good things and looking after everyone, doing the day-to-day tasks, and in a good space. Could also mean that some sort of financial rewards are coming in as well. So where are we now? So in your physical world, you're in a position next week where you have love in your life, is what it looks like. This is usually the Two of Cups is romantic love. It could be twin flames or soulmates. But you are in a very balanced energy with some sort of relationship. It's harmonious, it's mutual understanding, it's give and take, and it's a good position to be in. If this is not to do with the relationship, if you're not in a relationship, maybe that's coming in next week. Or if it's to do with the career, it means that there's mutual understanding and mutual goals that you guys are working towards, and you are harmoniously helping each other, you and someone else. Then, in your emotions for next week, we have the Queen of Swords. You feel like enough's enough. Like you're setting boundaries, and you're like, I am done letting people walk all over me, and I am actually putting up my boundaries. I'm going to use my head to make decisions instead of my heart, and I am going to put these boundaries in place for my own sake. Then we have the Temperance, which is in the position of your thoughts. So your thoughts at the moment, you're being very patient with yourself and with others. You feel like you are being divinely guided to what it is that you want, and you're feeling very balanced. Again, you're feeling very balanced and harmonious. Then we also have the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles is in the position of your desires. What you want is you want stability. You might want to learn something new that is going to bring in some sort of financial reward or some sort of gain in general, but you want a new beginning that will bring in stability, that will bring in, like I said, nurturing. It will bring in just things into the physical world, basically. Then, like I said, with the Queen of Cups, so this is your outcome altogether. So altogether, the outcome of next week of everything that you're going through is you're going to be in a position where you feel like you can support yourself, you can support other people, you're nurturing everyone around you and yourself, and you being able to do the things that you love to do while not lacking in your responsibilities as well. So altogether, you have come from a place of where you've been thinking with your heart, where you feel that you're wishing for something that is really close to your heart, and you're at the point where you're setting, you've started to set boundaries now, and to start using your heart to make decisions, but also what's best for you, and communicating that to people as well. Now you're in a position where you're leaving behind something to find what's missing and find exactly what it is that you want. You're in a harmonious, balanced place with mutual understanding with the people around you in your relationships. And you are also wanting to start new on your journey, take small steps to this form of stability, of nurturing, of growth. You're wanting to take the baby steps to start this process. We also then do have at the end, that's of the outcome of this, is that the Five of Swords can mean that there could be some sort of conflict that comes up. And what it says is just try to avoid that conflict. Don't stop speaking your truth. Speak your truth, but do it in a very respectful way. And don't kind of try to win things for the sake of winning. You know, don't try to be right because you feel like you're right. Maybe agree to disagree. It's about having to compromise even if it is going to cause you stress. We do also have Temperance, so this is telling me that you're going to be very balanced. Like I said, you're very balanced. This is divinely guided, so you're on the right path, and it is going to bring you, like I said, that nurturing, that support, that a give and take from you and other people around you, and you're going to get everything you want. And also we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, which basically means there's a strong connection here with the Two of Cups, that if this is new love coming in with the Ace of Cups as well, that this is going to be a person who is meant for you, that has the same values and goals as you, and that you guys are both focused on stability, on nurturing the relationship and each other. If it is about money, this is telling me that you are going to, like, you don't see this coming, but there is money coming in, or there's you are going to get that promotion, and you basically just need to nurture what it is that you're working on now, and this promotion will come in. So let's see, is there anything we need to clarify? I don't think so, but let's clarify the Five of Swords. What is the Five of Swords here? We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords again. The Star card, sorry, I have to hide that because of the naked lady. YouTube doesn't like that. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is something that has to do with you having set boundaries. So you set some sort of boundaries and spoke your truth, or you could be at a point where you're wanting to speak your truth, but you're worried, you're really stressed out about the mental angst that it's going to cause for you, the anxiety, or it could also be that you're worried that this is going to bring anger to a situation and you want to avoid that anger. You do also want to avoid some sort of argument. You just feel stuck in your own thoughts about this situation. And also, we do also have the Nine of Wands here. So this is telling me that although you are worried and stuck and at the point where there might be some sort of conflict, you need to understand that you do need to set your boundaries. You do need to put up that wall. And that's not a wall within your heart type of thing. That's like, you know, enough is enough in a calm way. But you also do need to persevere as well. So keep going. And then we have the Star card. So going through this conflict, firstly, it could be all in your head that this is going to happen, that there's going to be this anger or this fight or this, you know, that type of thing. But what it's saying is that the Star card is that there is going to be a positive outcome with this. You are going to get the desired outcome. Whatever you're wanting is going to happen. So be hopeful and think positively, because this is going to work out in a positive way with these two cards being here. And get out of your head, stop thinking like that, but also just be careful about not speaking too harshly when it comes to this sort of conflict or setting your boundaries. So let's see, what is the advice for you then? What is the advice for Scorpio? We have the Daughter of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So let go of any sort of limiting beliefs and be enthusiastic about whatever this goal is. Take the practical steps to get there towards your desires. Ace of Pentacles. Again, the Ace of Pentacles is about making that start, getting that offer for a new beginning. So start taking those practical steps, baby steps at a time, because this is the investment you're putting in now that's going to bring something, some sort of abundance in the future, whether that's got to do with actual finances, career, whatever. Don't focus on the negative, because you could be very focused on what could go wrong instead of all the things that could be coming to you. And then again, we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So be balanced within yourself, be patient, and know that the path that you're on is divinely guided. So follow it. Then I just want to get you a romance angel here for the week for Scorpio, please. We have Passion. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there could be a lot of fiery times coming in, and not fiery in the bad way. So enjoy, especially with Valentine's Day coming up. So oh, this is also about fertility. So if you're not wanting that, use protection. Protect yourself. Okay guys, well, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.